Hello. Welcome to Sunday Snug Bug Story Time. Who's with me today? I'm Betty from the Wayne County Public Library in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. Welcome to my living room where I will read you a bedtime story. How's everybody doing on this rainy night? Another rainy night, but yesterday was beautiful. So I'm forgiving the world for giving us rain today. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Good evening to you, little sunshine. Hi, Noah. Hi, Everett. Hi, Levi. Hi, Eva. Hi, Alexa. I miss you too. Hi, Emma, my darling. Hi, Ryan and Allie. Hi, Colton. Hi, Anna. Hi, Macaulay. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Luke and Charlotte. Hi, Kinley and Sawyer. How's everybody doing today? These are the best Snug as a Bug nights because it's so dark and rainy and gloomy that you just want to be hunkered down and reading with me. Hi, Cassie. All right, let's get ready. All right. You have your checklist? Are you in your pajamas? Hi, Charlie. Do you have a blanket or a stuffed animal? Guess what? My sloth is across the room. I wasn't totally prepared. Do you have your hoops in? Oh, yes, I do. Are you feeling cozy? Are you feeling snug as a bug? Let's get going. Hey, Caleb, how are you? Oh, Levi asked if we could snuggle together. It's a good snuggling night, Levi. Hi, Emma and my other Levi. All right, so let me talk to you a little bit about what we're going to read about tonight. So, different months have different. Hi, Grayson. Different months have different called themes that the calendar says. Like March was Black History Month, and we want to read about people in history that that were in Black history that made really great that added so much to our world, and we want to read about them. And then February, and then March was Women's History Month, and we read about that. So April is Autism Awareness Month, so we're going to talk about that. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Grayson. I remember Grayson. I'm glad you're here, Leslie. So, I was given a book to read about something called autism. Can you say that? And it's got 3 parts. Autism. You hear them? Autism. And autism is a condition that affects how our brain works, and it can make it difficult for some people to talk. It can make it difficult for some people to understand other people or to get other people to understand them. It's hard to make people understand if you don't talk, right? It can make their brain can make it hard for them to calm down if they're feeling worried or stressed out. And it just means that this person's brain is just made up a little bit differently. It's wired a little bit differently than ours would be, and it means that they hear voices and they hear sounds just a little bit differently, and that they can communicate with people differently. And those are all tricky things, right? But you want to hear a few beautiful stories. So I read stories and do story time at the library. And I have had some children in my programs who have had autism. And there was one boy who he had a great memory. And that's because his brain was wired differently. And he could remember everything, things that I could never remember. And he was very passionate about different topics. And passionate means that you are so intense and so focused on this one hobby or this one interest of yours. Like, what is my passion? My passion is reading and getting you guys to love reading and books. And his passion was the stars and the solar system. And he could talk to me for hours about every little detail about the stars and the solar system, especially dwarf stars would talk to me about. So that was a beautiful, beautiful experience for me to get to know him. And I know that when he was in story time, if I was too loud, he would move his hands really fast, because and that was the sign that he was getting a little too excited, and I needed to calm myself down and help him calm down. And then I had one little friend. I only met him one time, and his name is Colin, but I will never forget this story. I met him one time at a program that I did at the library, and Colin didn't want to talk to me, and it made me think that he didn't like me. But I just tried to be myself. I tried to be Miss Betty, and I tried to be friendly, and I read my story to the whole group of children. And by the end of the night, all of a sudden, I felt somebody touching my back, and it was Colin, and he was right up against my back, really close to me, and he wasn't talking to me, but his mother said, that's a really good sign. That means he really feels comfortable with you and he likes you. So if you have children in your class who have autism, are we all different? We talk about this all the time. We're all different. Our hair is different, our skin is different, and our brains are different. But you have to remember these beautiful stories, that the way Colin communicated to me that he wanted to be my friend was he just pushed his body right up against my back, and he liked that feeling of closeness. So maybe if there's a child in your class that you could communicate a little bit differently. Maybe they can't talk, but could you, if they love to talk about, if they have a passion, if they're passionate about trucks and you brought in a truck, wouldn't that be great if you could share that truck with your friend? Or what if you had a student in your class and they were passionate about the whales in the ocean? And what if you read about whales and you could talk to them about whales? Wouldn't that be great? So remember, we talk about this all the time. Are we all the same? No, that would be so boring. We're all different. Everything about us is different. And that's what makes us so incredible. So let's read about a little boy named Otto. And this book is called My Brother Otto, and it's by Meg Raby and illustrated by Elisa Palmer. And I love these drawings because they are so bright and colorful. And do you see the shine on that? It's a shiny book. Okay, and look, this is a little bit of a clue. Is this something that we're going to talk about? Otto's going to talk about in the story. And the publisher is Gibbs Smith. So what animal do you think Otto is? Some kind of a bird. Do you know what bird is black? Oh, we have them in our yard a lot, and a lot of times. Hi, Prudence. Hi, Cagney. A lot of times you have to put something in your garden called a scarecrow to scare away the crows. So Otto is a little crow family. My name is Piper Crow, and this is my brother Otto Crow. We like to play together. Did you notice anything? Look at his outfit. Yellow polka dots. And what was here? Yellow with white polka dots. Otto likes twirling yellow pipe cleaners while he spins. I like to dance and play dress up. Otto will not stop spinning until I pull the pipe cleaner away. He likes how it feels to spin, and he likes the flashes of yellow that he sees when he twirls with a pipe cleaner. So it sounds as if, what is his favorite color? Look what I'm wearing tonight. I didn't even plan this. What a brilliant connection. Oh, my good or what? Yeesh. Yellow is his favorite color. Otto and I like to sell lemonade to our neighbors. What color lemonade? There's pink lemonade and there's yellow. What would Otto want? Yellow lemonade. not the pink kind. He wears the same yellow sweatpants and yellow t-shirt every day. Otto will cry and do naughty things if you try to give him a shirt that is red or pants that are blue. He only wants yellow. Do you have any favorite clothes that you want to wear all the time? I have a favorite sweater that I like to wear and sweatpants when I'm home. And Mr. Betty has a favorite sweatshirt that I would like to throw out, and I'm going to someday. Do you have a favorite shirt or favorite pair of pajamas that make you feel real cozy that you don't want to ever get rid of? Well, that's kind of how Otto feels. He just wants to wear yellow. Mom dressed Otto up in brown pants and a white button-up shirt one day for Aunt Kathy's wedding. Otto pecked at Mom's shoulder. Oh, he was mad. I got scared when Otto did this, and Mom says that's just Otto's way of saying he doesn't like something. Remember I told you that my friend Colin, he communicated to me by coming up real close to me. So when Otto's not happy about something, he's going to peck his mom on the shoulder. I'm glad Colin didn't peck me. He was liking me. Every Monday we go to Pinecone Park and we swing side by side. But Otto won't share and give turns to the other kids at the park. It's very hard for him. Instead, Otto pumps his legs harder and he giggles and he can swing higher than anyone, even Dad. Look how high he's swinging. So if Otto's in your class, you would have that, and you were good on the swings, you guys would have that in common. Sometimes Otto needs someone to help him stop swinging. Dad says that's because Otto gets so excited and he feels like he's flying. He doesn't want to stop swinging. He loves that feeling. And remember, he liked the spinning, and he liked to hold the yellow pipe cleaners because he loved that flash of color when he was spinning. Who would want to stop flying? I would love to be flying. I totally understand Otto wanting to fly. Otto likes to eat at the organic worm restaurant. I tell the server, I want fried worms, I want Brussels sprouts, and I want a vanilla grub shake. I don't think I would want grubs in my shake, but I'm not a crow. But Otto can't talk, so listen to what he does. He communicates with his tablet. He pulls out his tablet and he pushes buttons that shows what he wants. Let's see what he wants. He wants cheese and grubs, and that means he wants a grilled cheese sandwich with grubs. And he wants French fries and lemonade. What color lemonade? Yellow. So that's how he's communicating. On Wednesdays, we go to Little Falls Library for circle time. Oh, look, there I am. There I am doing story time. I find my purple carpet square to sit on. What carpet square do you think Otto wants to sit on? Yellow. There he is. The library lady reads a book about a friendly monster and a fisherman from outer space. That sounds like a good book. Otto plugs and unplugs his ears as the library lady speaks in different character voices. Because when we're reading books, sometimes we talk like really loud. We talk really fast, and we talk really loud, and then we talk very gentle. And Otto plugs and unplugs his ears. Because remember what we talked about. Sometimes Otto's brain makes noises sound different. Sometimes they sound too loud, too annoying. Sometimes they sound really great. And this makes me giggle because he looks like he's not listening, but his sister knows he's listening. The kitty cat twins tug at their mom's tug at the mom's dress, and they tattle on him. They say, "Mommy, that boy isn't listening." But Otto keeps plugging and unplugging his ears. Otto just likes playing with his ears. Maybe he likes the sound that makes. Otto would never be mean, and he would never not listen to another person on purpose. When Dad comes home from work, I run and I give him a hug and I tell him I love him. Otto runs to Dad, and Dad bear hugs him and gives him tight squeezes. This makes Otto happy because this is the way he likes to be told, "I love you." And this makes Dad happy too. Every night after dinner and bath time, Mom and Dad tuck us in bed. They kiss our forehead. They give Otto a shoulder squeeze because that's what he likes, and turns off the light. So how do you like your parents to say goodnight to you? Otto just likes a nice little shoulder squeeze. Otto always climbs to the top bunk with me. It's sort of annoying because there's not much room. Otto wriggles his body beneath all of my stuffed animals. He likes to feel wrapped up in tight spaces. That makes him feel safe. Sometimes Otto may act differently from other kids, but he's really just a little crow who likes to play, learn, have friends, and be loved, just like me. The end. That's my favorite page. You know how we always talk about how I have a favorite page? Sometimes, listen, this is because this is what this night is about. This is what this Snug story is about. Sometimes Otto may act differently from other kids because what did we talk about? His brain just works differently. But he's really just a little crow who likes to play. Do you like to play? Check. He likes to learn. Do you like to learn? Check. Do you like to have friends? Check. Do you like to feel loved? Check. We have so much in common with Otto, don't we? The end. Good story. I want to thank my friend Zoe for sending that book to me. It was one of the best books that I've read about this topic for children. So this is going to be processed at the library. So take it out. Continue your conversation with your children. So this is one big world, and there is none of us are the same. We are all beautifully, beautifully different. And that's what makes this world so great. So, grown-ups, it's your job. Continue this conversation. Kindness, inclusion. It all starts at home. All right. So, let's get ready to say our goodbye. Let me just give you some little update on this week. If you have been joining me for eating the alphabet one letter at a time, tomorrow, letter Y, and then we are almost done with our alphabet. We have eaten every letter of the alphabet. That's at 9:30, right here in my kitchen. Then on Wednesdays, we have a lovely little story time where I'm at the library, and you can watch me there. And I'm thinking it's going to be a rainy week, so it's a good time to snuggle up, right, Levi? Snuggle up with your people who you love and read some stories. Read some really good stories on a rainy day. It's my favorite thing to do. All right, my little Snugglesbug darlings, let's get ready to say our goodbye. Let's touch our beautiful brains that all work differently, right? I am smart. I am loved. I am wonderful. You are all of those things. Go out into the world tomorrow. Be smart. Remember you're loved. Be wonderful and be kind. Be kind to everyone. If they look different, if they act differently from you, if they dress differently from you, we're all beautiful, beautiful humans. So be kind. Be kind. All right. Thanks for joining me. Continue the conversation at home. This stuff is important and really important. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.